students. Today, in this lecture, we will learn about communication network laboratory. How to start with our CN lab, that is communication network lab. Here, I will going to discuss, give just brief introduction about communication network lab. That is the basic of communication networks, and I'll give you a short introduction about Java, and also I'm going to show some demonstrate the basic program under Java compiler. Right? Let's start the session. So first, introduction to communication network laboratory. So computer network. So what is computer network? That is CN. So the main aim of the computer network is sharing of your research among various devices, isn't it? That is the main concept of computer network. It means a computer network consists of group of computer, so which is connected with each other. So the connection, it may be through via wire or optical fibers or any optical links. Okay, with the help of this communication media, it will be connected to all the network computers, and you start with sharing your information from one computer to another computer. So this is the basic concept of computer network. So here components of computer networks. Okay, what are the components which is present in our computer networks? See, first NIC, it means National Interface Card, that is Network Interface Card. Second one is hub, then switches, modem, router, cables, and connectors. So these are the basic components which is present in your computer networks. Let us see one by one. First, NIC. So NIC, why we need NIC? Okay, that is Network Interface Card or National Interface Card. So this interface card, which is used for to communicate with another device, because our NIC, it contains hardware addresses and some data link layer protocols. So it is used for to identify your system, that is your destination system. Okay, so here it contains the hardware address and destination address. So with the help of this card only, you can able to communicate with your destination network. Okay, so basically our NIC, it contains two different types of network interface card. One is wireless NIC and another one is wired NIC. Wireless NIC means today we are all using the laptop, mobile phone, tablet and all. So here we need only the wireless NIC only. Okay, so with the help of the wireless NIC, you can communicate with another mobile. Okay, so here the connection is made through the antenna. So antenna having, it emits the radio wave. So through this radiation, you can able to communicate. Next, wired NIC. Here wired NIC, it means here using the media is, you will be taking cables. With help of the cables to transfer your data from one device to another device. Right? So this is about the NIC. Next major component is hub. Okay? So here hub means it is a central device. It split up the network connection into multiple devices. Okay, today in your home you are all using the hub, isn't it? So hub, which is used for to split up your network connection into multiple devices. But here we have some disadvantages, right? That is when the computer requests for the information from computer, it sends request to the hub. So what did happen? The hub, it will distribute your request to all interconnected computer. What are the computers which is already connected in hub? Okay, if anyone requested your hub, it will transmit your response your request to all the interconnected computers. So that is the main drawback here. Okay, that is hub. Then one more other than major component is switches. Okay, so here switches is also one kind of networking device. It also split up your network connection into multiple device. But here the device which is used for network. Okay, all the devices which is present over the network to transfer to the another device. Okay, when compared to the hub, switches is more better because it broadcasts your message over which one is requested. Okay, when some of the networks it will be connected with the switches means if any one system it can record the some messages means your switches it will respond to those system only. Okay, so instead of hub, switches is more better. Next, the fourth major component is cable and connectors. Okay, so because these two devices is very important one through the wired communication. So cable is a transmission media to transmit the communication signals, right? So we have the different types of cable. One is a twisted pair cable, and another is coaxial cable, then fiber optical cable. Okay, so twisted pair cable means it is high speed cable. The speed of this transmission speed is over 1 gigabit per second, or else it's more. Okay, that is twisted pair cable. Second one is coaxial cable. It is more or less similar to your TV installation cable, right? So coaxial cable is more expensive than twisted pair cable, but anyhow it will provide the high data transmission speed when compared to that twisted pair. Next, the third cable is fiber optical cable. So fiber optical cable when compared to the previous two, so the the speed wise it will be more high speed cable. Okay, but here the transmission is using the light beam. That is fiber optic. Optic means light rays, no? So the transmission is happen through the light beams. So it provides a high data transmission speed as compared to the other cables. It is also more expensive than other two cables. Okay, so this is the advantages of fiber optical cable. So the next component is router, or we may call it as router. So this device which is used for to connect the LAN to your internet, that is local area network. Already you build the LAN connection in your lab. If you want to connect your LAN with to the internet, okay, how it will be connected means with the help of this router. So router helps for to connect your LAN to internet. So router is mainly used to connect the distinct networks. Okay, so nearby networks, or connect the internet to multiple computers. So LAN means when more than 10 computers you are arranged and you build up the LAN connections, you set up the LAN network. You want to access the internet, it means you use the router. With help of the router, so all the systems you can easily access the internet, right? So how it will happen? Only with the help of this router. Next thing is modem. So modem which connects the computer to the internet over the existing telephone line. Okay, through existing telephone line. But one more thing is here, modem is not integrated with your PC motherboard. Okay, because modem is a separate part of the PC slot. Daily you are using the modem, no? In your laptop, PC, and all you are using the some kind of modem, Jio or Airtel or any existing telephone company's modem. You are using this modem, and you are just in pick your modem and set your laptop or tablet, right? But here the modem does not require any specific part which is present in your motherboard and all, because it can act as a external part only, external slot only. Okay, but router, when compared to the modem, router is best one, isn't it? So because when more number of systems it can record network means here using the router. If any one system or some few device only access your internet means you can using the modem, because modem now we have the plug-in modem and wireless modem is also available, right? Next, the uses of computer networks. So first thing is resource sharing. This is the main uses. Second thing is server client model. Computer network is mainly used in the server client model only. And third one, communication medium. For example, if your company contains more than one computer, it has an email system which employees uses for daily communication. Okay, so this and all happen through only the computer networks. Next, e-commerce. So e-commerce is in the sense it is specifically used in the important in business side, right? So you are doing your business over the internet. So this is and all happened under the computer networks. Okay. Then let's start with our experiment. So already I will give you the syllabus, that is list of experiment comes under this computer networks. Okay, so let us see one by one. The first experiment is error correction and error detection techniques. So the main aim of this experiment is to develop the program to study and implement the error correction and error detection techniques. So in theoretical, I'll teach you more concept about the error correction and error detection. Repeatedly I said, so in our communication network lab, okay, what are the contents theoretically we studied in the communication network subject, those topic only we are going to do the practical. Okay, so if you need any basic concept or if you need any more concept regarding this topic means we just go through our previous lectures and all. Okay, we can get the some idea. First, the error correction and error detections, already you know it. So here you are discussed about the CRC, VRC, LRC and all. But here I am using any one method, that is CRC method. So CRC is nothing but cyclic redundancy check method. Okay, I'll show the demo for here also, no problem. Right. So before start with this laboratory, you must know about the language which is used in these communication networks. So in communication networks, here you are using C, C++, Java, Python, right? But in our lab experiment, I will give you mixed up with C as well as Java. Okay. So before starting this lab, just you go through the basic commands and how to write the program based upon under the C as well as Java. After that, you will do this experiment. It will become more easiest for you, right? So now I am going to give short introduction about Java. So Java is nothing but it's not only the programming language. So it is the object-oriented programming language. Okay. So main concept of Java is ORA. So ORA, WORA. Okay, ORA means write once, run anywhere. That is the concept. Okay, ORA. WORA. Okay, write once, run anywhere. So it means it is depend upon various platforms. Okay, platform in the sense OS. Okay, OS is operating system. Suppose if you are using Windows or Linux, okay, this is we call it as OS. Along with processor, okay. Sometimes you are using Intel processor or AMD processor, i3, i5, i7, i10, and all. We call it as processor, right? So OS plus processor, which is equal to platform. This is what we call it as platform. Okay. So here our Java, it is independent with platform, right? For example, if you are using the Intel Windows OS, so Windows add with your processor. So suppose if you are using the processor is Intel. So Intel processor means it produce, we call it as Wintel. Windows plus Intel, we call it as Wintel. So now this Wintel is, we call it as platform. Okay. So write once and run anywhere. Suppose if you write once in this platform, okay, but you can able to run in any other platform. That is the basic advantages of Java. Am I clear? Right. I am going to give you some short story about this Java. How the name it will come. Okay. So Java actually it is developed by James Gosling. Okay. Who is a person developed for Java means James Gosling. Gosling. Okay. He is the person. First, it is developed with a Java. So in the year of 1995. In the year of 1995. Okay. So, okay, how the name we call it as Java. First, James give the name for Java is oak. Okay, oak is one kind of tree. So that is oak. So he is giving the name for oak is the first name for Java. Then he will decide to change the alternate his name. He is not satisfied with his name because oak is a kind of tree, no? So tree color is always green. So he decided to give the name for Java is green. With the green also he is not get satisfied. Okay. So during the time you are always you are used to drink Java coffee. Okay. One day he drink the coffee, Java coffee. So he gets the some flash in his mind. So he decided to cut the coffee name. Okay. And he decided to Java is the best name for his language. So he decided to fix the name is Java. J-A-V. This is how he give the name for his language. Right? Nowadays, our Java is not only for comes under control of a single person, because today more than 10 million developers are work with this Java. So Java is not only comes under a single party owner, because more than 10 million. 10 million means 1 million equal to 10 lakhs. So 10 million means 100 lakhs of people are daily routinely developed the Java. So daily they are created some project and daily they work with this environment. Okay, if we have any doubt, we can go for the forum, and there are so many persons are readily available to clarify your doubt, right? So because 100 lakhs of people are working beyond under this development tools, right? And also nowadays you are all using the mobile phone, no? So your mobile phone and all, your app futures. This is developed by only the Java only. So nowadays, in current trends, 3 billion mobile devices are still active on. Okay, so for that you have the more job opportunities once you know the Java, because today everyone are using mobile phone, laptop and all. So every day they are introduce some new app. So this app and all developed by Java only. So definitely you are getting the more job opportunity once you are strong in this Java, right? So please, students, today onwards to start with to prepare for to learn this kind of language. Either you are well strong in C or C++, Java and Python, right? Okay. So how to get start with this Java means here first you are going to download some tools. Okay, that is Java JDK. Okay, Java JDK. Note it down. All the software tools are all open source only. So you just download it in your laptop or desktop. Java JDK. Java Development Kits in meaning. Okay. And second one is IDE tools. That is IDE. Okay. Or else for lab purpose. Okay. So easiest way is you can have the online compiler is also available in your internet. That is on compiler. Okay. So these are the basic tools, and also integrated development IDE means here we having the Eclipse. Also one of the important tools, Eclipse. One more user friendly for Java is BlueJ. BlueJ, it is very user friendly for you. If you are beginners with the Java, you go through this. Okay, so for simulation purpose and all, it is very easiest for you. Okay, BlueJ. So these are all basic compiler softwares are available in your free source only in your internet. You just download it and you start with to run your Java program. Okay, so Java, how to study this Java. So the company's perspective, they are required not only you are able to strong in the program side. Okay, so not only focus on your program. Once someone says I am very strong in program. Okay, so if you ask any program, I can able to write it. Okay, that is not only the main required part to hire you in your company side. Program wise also you are going to strong, as well as thinking. Okay, you are developing a new code. You are solving that problem solving skill. You are having the more problem solving skills. Okay, these two is very important. Okay, one is program side as well as thinking. Okay, so keep this in your mind and then start with to learn the Java. Okay, so here we have the Java virtual machines, that is JVM. Okay, Java virtual machines, right? So where it is found means it is found in your RAM. Okay, that is it contains the main 5 components are available. One is editor, another is compiler, then linker, loader, execution. Okay, editor. So if you take the Eclipse, you can edit your program. Here you have the editor window. So you type your program and save your program as a dot extension with a Java file and compile your program. And that is editor. Compiler, you know that what is compiler? Compiler means conversion of source code to machine code. That is we call it as compiler. So whatever program you written in your language, it will be converted into machine understandable language. Once you try a computer can accept only the computer language, isn't it? So compiler helps for the conversion of source code to machine code. And third component is linker. Linker. Linker, why we need a linker means, suppose in your program itself it contains the different types or different methods or different program files are included in your single file. Okay, these are all you just linked with your reference in your main program. That is what we call it as linker. Next one is loader. Loader means you suppose if you are writing your program, okay, written your program in your hard disk or a pen drive or any external devices. Okay, so main thing is the execution for your RAM, that is loader, and the final part is execution. So execution here, who is handling for to execute your program? OS and processor, right? These two are the device which helps for to execute your program. So Java virtual machine, it contains editor, compiler, linker, loader, then execution. Okay, so this and all short introduction about the Java, right? Now we go with the tutorial part. I'm going to show you the basic program. Okay, so the basic program you start with the Java. Okay, is there any zoom in option is available? Yeah, I hope now it's visible for you. This is the very beginnings of the Java program, Java language. See, the first portion, import java.lang means language. Okay, so import dot language dot star, that is asterisk, it's end with semicolon. It end with semicolon. Okay, so it means we call it as package. If any program, right? If you write or develop any code according to Java, so first you start with the package. First you start with the package. P-A-C-K-A-G-E. Okay, first you start with the package. And second one is class. C-L-A-S-S, class. And third one is method. Third one, methods. Okay, package, class, and method. So inside the package only it contains class. The under the class only we have the method. Okay, this is a basic concept. So under the method only you are going to write the code, your own code. So this is a basic concept. Okay, so inside the Java it contains package, then below you have class, below the class we have method, right? So package, for example, real time example, package means we call it as let us take a shop. Okay, any shop, supermarket, let's take the supermarket. So once you enter the supermarket, what are the things you needed, you can easily purchase it in your within the single shop, isn't it? So within the single shop you can get more items, more different items. That is the important thing here. Okay, so if you want to purchase snacks means in your supermarket, the different snacks are available. Okay, then rice, series, pulses, then some toys or medical kids products and all, dresses. Okay, so what are the things you need? So all the things which is present within a single shop, right? So the complete package is available in your shop. Even your nowadays the hospitalized, okay, COVID-19 treatment and all, nowadays medical giving some extra package for you, complete package for you, to give the treat your COVID-19, right? So that is also package. So classes means, suppose if yeah, package. One more thing is, suppose if you take any app, okay, so your app, you want to play the music, so the music will be started to play. If you want to add some extra music file to your music player, you can add it. Then if you want to put some interesting music in your playlist, you can also put it on the playlist. Or if you want to pause your music, you can be able to pause it. So these and all we call it as features. Okay, some extra features which is present in this music player. It means once started the music player app, okay, it comes along with this extra features. So the complete features only we call it as package, right? So Java is also, it contains like that only. Now I hope now you understood package means in Java. Okay. Then class means, here we have the classified, that is separate split up, separate session, right? Let us take the shop example for you. Okay. Suppose if you go to bookshops, right? So here you are inside the shop, it contains many rows are available. One row is only having fiction books, related books, and another one we are having the devotees. Third one, engineering related books. Fourth one, medical related books. Likewise, all the books can be arranged in different rows. Okay, so if you want to bring comics means, you just ask which area and which line they are having the comics. They are showing the board. With help of the direction, you can go there and you can search your comics books and you just bring it. Okay, it is very easiest for you. Suppose if all the books mix up together means, you feel very difficult to find out your particular book which you needed. Okay, so in shopkeeper they classified it, the session, the split up it different class of books, right? So the arrangement is depend upon the type they are can be arranged it. Devotees book means they are placed in the devotees column row. Comics books means they are arranged all the comics books in one session. Technical book means that all the technical books are arranged in one separate session. Likewise, we are classified it. This is what we call it as class. Now class, where the class is to be found? So class is found inside the package only. Okay, inside the package only. Right. Now method. So method means now we are having the choice. Okay, after the session, you are having the some better choice. Which one will be you prefer, you choose. Okay. For example, if you take the biscuit, right? So biscuit row itself, it contains more number of biscuits are available, right? So depend upon the cost and the cream and the variety or cookies, right? So this and all, you are having the many choice with whatever you like, you just prefer it. Okay, this is the basic concept of program Java also. Package, class, method. Under the method only, you are giving your own code. Okay, so now look at this basic program. So first I start with package. I import the package. already in Java they are having some predefined package. It's available. Okay, so here I import Java dot language or import Java dot io or import Java dot util scanner. So these are all basic files. This is not library files. We call it as library files. Library files is not present in the Java. Keep in your mind. C, C++ and all are only having the library files. But Java, you don't have any library files. So you just import your complete package. So package contains all the files. Am I clear? Right. So here import Java dot language. This is the method session, that is package session. Next, it comes into class. I classified it here. Class hello. Right. So class, I define the class. I give the class name. That is hello is called for class name. Okay. Here you keep in mind. Be cautious in that this class name and file name is must same. Okay. If it is different, you can't run your program. You can get the error only. Okay. So whatever name you are given here, this name and your file name, it should be the same. Right. So this class hello, I'll give you the name is hello. So this is this one and the file name should be the same. Right. So now I open curly braces, that is 5 braces or curly braces, we call it this one. Okay. So inside I write down method. So here the main method is public static void main. Public static void main of string arguments bracket, then close your open braces. Okay. So this is a basic command. Without these commands, any Java program it will not won't run. Okay. Right. That is important commands line here. That is public static void main of string arguments. So this square bracket represents array. Okay. String. Why we give the here string? So character. If you want to give present, if you give any line, okay, or any more, it will take a maximum 1 line comments. Okay, it will print it, right? So I using the string, right? Public. So public means here to call by the Java virtual machine, that is JVM for anywhere. So why we giving the public? Other than you are able to give one more class also, that is private class. Okay, public as well as private. Private means one person only can access it. Public, many person. Okay, so public. Static means here without existing the object also, JVM has to call this method. Okay, and the main method to the way related to any object. So here in Java, one more important keyword is object and classes, right? That is also very important keywords which is present in the Java. You should know about the what is object and what is that is class. Okay, then void main function. So here the main function, main of methods, it is wants to return anything to the Java virtual machine. So main is the main thing here, right? So suppose if you want to give only the main, means main is the basic one only. If any want to change it here, you can also change here. Suppose if you want to change Rama main, yeah, it's possible. Rama main, you are given here, no problem. Okay, because this name is which is configured inside this Java machine. Okay, already Java virtual machine JVM is inside the present in the RAM. Okay, so this is a basic commands, right? Public static void main string of arguments array, then close it. Okay, then again you open the curly braces. Okay, here you are giving your code. Okay, look at this diagram. First package, then class, then method. Under this method only you are giving your code. Now my code is here. I want to print hello world. Okay, I want to print hello world. So I start with this command system dot out. So it means output. Okay, right. System dot out dot print ln. So print ln. Ln is the next line, means next line. Okay, so print ln or within the double quotes you giving your messages. Whatever messages you want to display it, okay, those messages it is written inside the quote, double quote. So that is the rule. So hello world, then it ends with semicolon. Okay, then curly braces. So this is also I want to close it. Already I opened it, so I want to close it. So I put here one more closed curly braces is there. Okay, so this is the basic program. I written it. Okay, after written your code, where this code and all you written it, you just open your notepad in your desktop. Under the notepad, you write down all this code. Whatever code I will give, and you just type your code in notepad. Okay, so don't copy and paste in your word file, that is ms word file. Okay, because in ms word file your dot extension is saved with so many formats are there, isn't it? Word dot document dot docx likewise. But in Java it doesn't accept those kind of word file. Okay, it will accept only the notepad, because notepad only it will convert into text document, pure text. Notepad only it will give the pure text file. Word file definitely it will not never give the pure text. Okay, keep in your mind. So don't write your program in word file, word document. Okay, so write your program in notepad only. Okay, so today class I will give you so many important and a cautious thing while writing your Java. Okay, just command prompt. I open the command prompt. Run. First thing is first you set the before starting with you first start with set up the path for your Java file. Okay, where is it? Run command. Yeah, here it is. Run command file. Type here command cmd. Open it. Yeah, this is a command prompt window. So first you set up with the path. So first you find out the path. So I create the folder in local disk D drive. Look at this here. So here I create one new folder, that is Java. Okay. So you just copy your program in here itself. Okay, Java. So in Java I type the two program here. One is this basic program, that is a hello world program. So I copy this, save as hello dot extension to Java. So Java file hello. And one more file also I created it, that is crc cyclic redundancy check. So today morning only I created it, this one. Okay, so that is crc dot Java extension. After compiling the same folder itself, it will create the one more file. Okay, you first start with save with only Java extension file only. But after compile, what you get? The corresponding class file can be created here. So this is Java file. This is class file. Dot class extension with the dot class. Okay. Here also I created crc file only with the dot extension Java. But after I once compile it, okay, in this folder, it will generate the crc dot class file also. Okay, clear? Right. So this is a path drive is D Java. So I first Java command prompt. I'll give you that here basic commands here. So first here I want to set the path in command prompt. It shows the C drive only. Okay, I can change into the directory. So first you should give change the directory cdd. Okay, then again cd, okay, now it will comes into d, then d colon, so change the path directory d. Now here where is it actually your C file? Look at the C file. I want to show the hello file first one. Okay, so directory, change the directory. Okay, check it. dir hello, file name is hello dot java. Okay, so volume in drive D has no label because in the directory D this file is not available, file is not found. Okay, type hello dot java. Okay, why it will show the system cannot find this file specified. Okay, so I change it here cd java. First I want to go through the folder. Okay, so here I put change directory cd java. So it will take into the Java folder. So D path Java. Already I showed now. So in D folder, see, in D drive, I create one new folder no Java, because prevent all. Why it will show the error means because in this drive the Java file is not found. Okay, Java file is found only in the D drive, and inside the folder I create one folder. The folder name we call it Java. So I will give the Java type name here. Okay, so now I'll give the directory dir. Look at this. So here what are the files which is present in this Java folder. If you give this command, you can view your how many files which is present inside this Java folder. Okay, see, there is the 4 files are there. Okay, 4 files are there. One is crc class file, crc Java file, hello class file, hello Java file. Clear? Right. Now I'm going to compile your program. These are all basic syntax, that is code you should know while working with the command prompt. Suppose if you set the path in the C folder itself, means you can give the C drive itself. You just give the program files, then cd java, then program files and cd java, then your version also you can able to see it here. Right. Now I'm going to show you the compiler. Okay, Java C compiler. So within this I control my topic. Wait just a minute. Java C space hello.java. Hello.java. Okay, now it will be getting compiled. See the line, it will compile your file. If it is error, it will show the error. If it is no error, it will display the output. Yeah, so here there is no error in this program, so it will move on to another line. Okay, now you will give Java, okay, space your file name, that is hello. I hit the enter button. Yeah, the output will be displayed. Just see, your output is what? You want to print the hello world, isn't it? So here in this program, the output is displayed here. That is hello world. Am I clear? So first command is for compilation. You give this command. You just note it down in your notebook. Java C. It means Java compiler. Then space. Then your file name. Okay, your file name with the extension. Your file name is here hello.java. So I give here hello.java. Then second is after compilation, during the compilation, if it is no error, it will move on to the next icon. If it is having error, it will display it here. Then you go through the program and debug it. Then after change your correction, then save your file again dot with a Java extension. Then you come here again, it's going to compile your program. Okay. Then for if you want to view your output, here you giving Java that space file name itself. Okay. Then already I given the type the CRC program also. Here I'll show the compilation of CRC also. See, look at here, Java C CRC. I stored here CRC dot Java. Okay. If you have time, you just copy. I will post in your all the source code in your WhatsApp group. No problem. Right? You just type all your code in your notepad and you compile it in your command prompt. Right? Yeah, it is also compiled. No error. Okay. I show the output for this CRC. CRC output is Java space CRC. I hit the enter button. Okay, so you know the CRC concept at all, no? So in reminder portion, if you have 0 means there is no error. In reminder, if you get any number, definitely in your message, the receiving bit will be getting error. That is CRC, cyclic redundancy check, normal division method, right? Divisor, dividend, quotient, remainder. Okay, so now look at this content. I'm giving the it will ask enter the frame. Okay, enter the frame. I'll giving here frame, that is data bit. Suppose I'm giving here 101011. This is my data bit. Okay, enter the generator. So I will giving here 4 bits, that is 1011. Now your transmitted string is, look at this point, your transmitted string is 101010. Then 11, it happened with 30. Why here it happened with 30? Because I will give in the generated side, I will giving the 4 bit only. 4 means 4 minus 1, 30 should be appended to your message bit, isn't it? Now enter the received string. So now in receiving side, I'll giving this generated key, that is 1011 key. No, I'll giving here 1011. Okay, so now what will happen? Now message is received with no error. Okay, suppose in this bit, if I don't know this generator code, okay, I'm giving here 101 itself means what will happen? Your message is received with the error. Okay, this is how to detect your error. Okay, so today class, I just summary basic concept of computer networks studied, then basic Java program, then I'll show the 2 output for you. One is basic program output and another one is error first experiment, that is error detection and error correction. Okay, so take this is your reference lecture. Okay, in your home you can do it. You can download this Java software in your laptop. Okay, I'll give you all the program posted in your WhatsApp group. You just try it and you just find the output also. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so thank you, students.